Clay with Dissonant Customs. We have a short video for you, something a little bit out of the ordinary. We're not going to be doing an install or a product review, but this time we're going to talk about maintenance, a maintenance issue that we've seen pop up more and more, and that's brake fluid. We're getting a lot of people coming in with their concern being braking issues, whether it's a squishy lever or pedal, or brakes not working at all. First thing we look at is the brake fluid. There's a lot of things that are involved with the brake fluid. We'll cover the basics today, and in multi-parts after this, we'll hit on some more things with the braking system specifically. But a lot of what we're seeing is your brake fluid's old and it's water saturated, or you've mixed it. Do not mix .4 and .5. So Harley Davidson used .3 from 1958 to 1977 on all hydraulic disc brakes. In 1978, they switched to .5, which ran till 2004 in all Harley Davidson. In 2005, you saw the touring bike switch over to .4. 2006, the Softails, the Dynas, and the V-Rod lines were switched over to .4, and then by 2007, the Sportsters were. So now, up to current, everything from '07 to now is .4. It's fairly simple. Just check the top of your cap. It's very clearly outlined. If you don't have the original caps or you've changed out your master cylinders to something from the aftermarket, you can always look at it in your owner's manual. If you don't have an owner's manual, you can head over to the Harley Davidson Service Information Portal. I will link the description below. It's fairly simple. You just put in your VIN, and it'll pull up your vehicle. We're going to cover this one a little bit more in depth with this particular bike. But in the top left, you click on Vehicle Documents, Owner's Manuals. Open it up. It's pretty simple. And it's all there for you. You have all the stuff here on the left, like everything's great. Your maintenance schedule, service intervals for your brake fluid. If you look right, where to go? Right here. .4. You need to change your brake fluid every 2 years. That goes for .5 as well. It doesn't matter, .4, .5, it needs to be changed every 2 years. It can be inspected, .4 can be inspected with one of these. It needs to be flushed out. So, pretty simple, pretty cheap tool to have. It just lights up. If it's red, it's more than 3% water content. If it's yellow, 2%. If it's green, then you're good to go. But going back to the service information portal, maintenance and lubrication, and brake system. So just keep in mind .4 will damage painted parts. They have it here listed once again. Use only .4 hydraulic brake fluid and replace brake fluid every 2 years. And just so we're clear, this particular bike is a 2011 touring bike. But one other thing to look at while you're here, if there's any recalls on your bike, and this is something specific to 2009 to 2011 touring bikes, CVOs, and V-Rods that have ABS. This particular bike does have ABS. There is a safety campaign for the ABS. Basically what it's saying is if you don't do your 2-year maintenance on your brake fluid, it could cause the ABS to fail. It could cause either caliper in the front or the rear caliper to fail without notice. So Harley's issued this. You know, they'll flush your brake fluid. You can do it yourself as well. There is a video by Ryan Erlacher, which is very good, that outlines flushing your brake system, especially with the ABS. It can be done without the Harley Tech tool. I'll link that in the description below. But like I said, if you come up here to the right-hand side, there's the recalls and campaigns. They'll outline them. If it's green, it's been finished, it's been fixed. If it's green, it's been done. If it's red, it's still out there. You can also go to the motorcycle safety recall information. Same thing, link in the description below. Plug in your VIN, you can check it out. So it's got open recalls and it's got closed recalls. So it reflects the same information. This one is for the brake fluid, and this one is for the brake light switch. So a few other things to note, differences between .4 and .5. They're not compatible. .4 is glycol based. It's hygroscopic, which means it absorbs water. We can talk about that in a separate video where the function of the brake fluid, aside from just hydraulic fluid for that mechanical advantage on your calipers and your rotors. .5 is silicone based. It is hydrophobic and it pushes water away from it. When they are mixed, they don't like each other. They have a tendency to eat the linings and the rubber parts within your braking system, causing them to fail as well. So just a couple things to look for. This is pretty simple. That's not good. You know, if you open up your reservoir, your master cylinder reservoir, and it looks something like that, that is .4 that has probably never been changed out. Those crystals, that's basically the extent of its ability to absorb water. This master cylinder had to be completely rebuilt along with the calipers, and you know, the lines were okay, but they need to be flushed multiple times. So I don't know if people grab the wrong fluid because, I mean, .5 is significantly more expensive. You're looking like $15 to $18 a pint, whereas .4 is like $7 to $8. So if you're riding an older bike, say a 2005 Softail, and you grab .4 because it's cheaper, don't, because it's going to do crazy things to your braking system. So yeah, don't mix them. It's bad. In future videos, we'll be talking about further functions of the braking system and maintenance issues, other issues that we've seen, we've run across. So if you like what we do here, if you like the videos we're making, please like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any questions. If you have any things to add, it would be great. The whole point is to keep you guys on the road, enjoying, you know, the wind therapy and keeping you safe while doing it. So while being safe, keeping easy in the breeze.